And good afternoon everybody, hope you're all safe and well. Welcome to today's Euro Truck Simulator live stream. I don't know where Stream Elements bot has suddenly come from. Maybe the stream's been hacked already. Anyway, so this is all on ZorinOS 17.3 LITE, massively optimised, and it's also quite a big profile, full ProMods. So we'll see how we get on with it. So the first thing I want to do is buy ourselves a truck. But what truck do we go for? Do we go for a Scania or do we go for a Renault? Do you know what? I'm going to go for Scania. We'll visit the truck dealer in the UK. What do we want? A Scania Streamline or a Scania R? How much is it? 112,000 quid. And how much have we got in the bank? 126. So we don't have much wiggle room for customization, but then again we're only level 1, so I'm guessing it's not going to matter that much. I'm only using the standard SCS engines, so it'll be standard SCS sounds. We've got a 12-speed retarder, which is nice. But that's an extra $6,000, and as we're just starting out, we don't have an extra $6,000. We'll have a standard European sided cab. In terms of colours, well, we could do a custom colour. Let's go for something Zorin-ish. A sort of ice blue. Zorin ice blue, maybe a bit paler. There we go. There we go, that'll do. How much is that going to cost us? $5,000. So that puts us at 113,000. So far, so good. I'm guessing we've just got no accessories to deploy. Although, what's that up there? Well, we could put the standard Mirage lamp holder on it, I guess. I'm guessing, yeah. I don't even know if you've got enough dollar to do this, because this is expensive when you've got nothing, and we've got to leave money in the bank for fuel. So there's our beautiful iced blue. I'm guessing, I don't know if we can change that out for a stock dark one. Yeah, that's better. Same price. So that's going to leave us, what, about $4,000 in it? That's cutting it a bit fine. So that will have to do as our standard truck for now. Until we've earned some dollar. We do need... sat-nav. Do we need a sat-nav? Let me just think. No, we don't. We'll have the standard steering wheel. We could put curtains in, being as we're on ProMods. We could have the grey and orange ones. They're nice and cheap, and hopefully we could actually have the ProMods dice as well. Well, we'll see if that works, see if it works out or not. Stone guard. Windshield centre. Oh, right, okay. And that's about all she wrote. I've got no Sissels pack installed. We'll use the standard inbuilt sat-nav. I'm guessing, well, you see that's 1,400 for a goddamn sat-nav. We'll go with what we've got. So that's all that we can afford. There's our truck. We could actually, we could try it. What about grey and orange? I don't know if that's going to work. Grey and orange. Well, what do you think? Or should we do it the other way around? Let's keep that as a preset. Let's keep that as a preset, and let's try it the other way round. And we might have to make it black actually. Not sure that actually adds anything to it. We could save ourselves an awful lot of money just by going for orange, I suppose. Yeah, burnt orange, that works. For an extra 200 we can have the Streamline logo on it. Well, as we've got that on the little point, I'm guessing. Let's go for a darker orange, more ProMods orange. I think we're about done for our starter truck. Yeah, that'll do nicely. So let's go ahead. That's going to leave us a bit of money for fuel and operating costs. Not a lot, but we're going to have to do, sorry about that, a hell of a lot of haulage and just get on with it. Hey up Craig, how you diddly doing? Nice to see you. Hope you and Michael are safe and well. Streambot has joined us. I don't know where that's come from. I really don't. I don't know why that started working, but anyway. Learn how to customize the bot here. Well, at least I'm not streaming to myself because I've got Streambot. Well, Streamlad Streambot. So this is massively optimized on ZorinOS, and I will be doing full videos on optimizing your games in the future, so fear not. I think I can go up with one. That's the mirror sorted out. Oh, wrong Varden, wrong one. There we go. And I think that should allow us to see all the dials. Well, okay, that's headphones are definitely dodgy. I only got sound in one ear. That was a bit weird. So this is all super optimized. I don't like the look of that curtain's behaviour, just saying. On the ZorinOS on budget hardware, and it's designed to completely eliminate any micro stutter or micro freezing. I think we'd better get rid of that curtain because I think that's going to cause us issues. It is a full ProMods build, so we do have an awful lot installed and going on, and as I say, it is optimized for well, any hardware really. I mean, I'm on budget hardware, but this should work absolutely fine on any hardware. And the more powerful a hardware you've got, the better results you'll get. And it's utterly, totally designed to eliminate micro stuttering, micro freezing, especially when going around corners. It usually freezes and locks up. Just bear with me a minute. I must say that Stream Guy isn't real friendly. I keep saying hi, never answers. Well, maybe I should ban Stream Elements, just saying, Craig. Maybe you should ban his ass. What do you think? Give him, bring the ban hammer down on him. Now this will be an ongoing live series throughout of 2026, but it's just potluck I'll be streaming it when I stream it, and that's really what it's about. So it's not going to be the regular live stream. Will of course be my beloved Guild Wars 2. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of that altogether. I don't think we had a sun visor, did we? Oh, we did, but we didn't install it. Oh God. Well, we can't really afford the. But what I will do is I'll put that on. That's going to hurt, but we do need it, I'm afraid, because it will allow us to get rid of the sat-nav info panel. There we go. So let's just tarty it up a bit. Okay, we'll take the main headlights off and go side lights. What are we on? It's 8:57 AM in the morning. There we go. And yeah, I can change that, which is good. So I can actually bloody well see it. And we'll see how we get on with this profile. Just to show you, it is a full ProMods profile. If it loads and doesn't crash, that would be nice. There we go. So it's a pretty massive profile with plenty of driving available, and it should allow us to just enjoy the pants. Now, I do have the full ProMods trailer pack installed, along with some custom heavy duty trailer packs. So let's just see what we've got available on the freight market, shall we? I mean, look at this stuff. Steel tubes to Cologne, 26 grand. But it's £92,000. And well, it's not as bad as the train locomotive. Going to Cologne, and it's 8 hours and 39. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's go for it, and let's see what it looks like and how optimized my mega optimization is. I do need to change one thing actually, which I changed when I was setting it up, and why I changed it I don't know, but there you go. Look, I'm a chab, and it's the way it is. There we go. Yeah, and that should be good enough. Let me try it out. So if I go left, I go right, and yeah, that's working beautifully now.
Turn left.
So yeah, hopefully we will be super optimized. I have got increased traffic spawn on, but that's manually increased. That's not a mod. And hopefully we should have a really nice, enjoyable experience. I am only using SCS graphics, but as I say, I do have the ProMods company and trailer pack, so you'll see everything from Lidl to IKEA to you name it, and that's all courtesy of ProMods. I am in the middle of heavily optimizing this PC for all games that I want to play on it, and bearing in mind I am on super budget hardware. I'm at the shit end of the wedge, so bear that in mind. And on my screen all the games look absolutely gorgeous, they really do. And my radar warning is active, which is good. This doesn't show kilometers an hour, does it? No. Okay. So we're successfully clear of the speed trap. I don't know. Oh, mind you. Mind you, I may have guffed it up. Yeah, it's 3 hours and 21 minutes, isn't it, to destination? Well, we don't really want to drive for 3 hours to the destination, so what I'll do is I'll fly and we'll pick the load up, because the destination, Cologne, beautiful city in Germany, by the way, been there in real life many times. Love the cathedral, love the bars, love the sausages. It's absolutely stunning, and as you can see from the optimization, it's optimized really well. It really has. And normally this would be as stuttery as feck, and it's pretty much silky smooth, and it's a great little test, especially while I'm live streaming, because while I'm live streaming there's extra massive pressure on the GPU. Now, I have been doing quite a bit of research and hard work off cam to try and understand exactly what it is I'm doing and how I'm going to do it, and how can we make this run beautifully on budget hardware, or any hardware for that matter. Okay, so let's stop moving the mouse, Ebeez. Hopefully this will be a great series, and I shall do separate videos on both ETS2 and on ATS optimization for all hardware setups. Sorry, I keep slipping down and it's so bloody annoying. There we go, that's better. Maybe if I do it like that, I don't know, try. All we can do is try. So there's our load, Cambridge to Cologne. Yeah, I don't know if we're strong enough to even pull it, but we'll have a go. It looks like it's a triple trailer load. And I think we've just about got enough room to get it out. And it will be interesting to see how good a job I've done on the optimization. And we'll see just how well the game runs with mod trailers and the ProMods map installed. Really? Why do I always press the wrong key? Really didn't want to ram into the trailer. Wow, now that's a road train for a 4x2. Absolutely ridiculous. But I've never been one to shy away from a challenge, of course. So we've got to go to Cologne. I'm guessing this is going to be a ferry trip, and I'm also guessing we're going to struggle like mad as we're in the UK in Cambridge. But once we're back on the European continent, then we'll try and avoid the UK as much as possible. We'll try and stay within the boundaries of Europe in our little Scania. Sorry there's no Creamy Creech Bum engine sounds or Slav Jerry's engine sounds, but hey, it's what it is. Let's use what SCS gave us.
Get ready
and see how we get on. And that's Stream Elements, that bot, isn't it? I'll have to log into my Stream Elements account and check it out. Okay. So we are on a wrong-sided truck, so we've got to bear that in mind. I don't have any chasing camera mods installed. Again, I've only got what SCS have given me. I've not deployed or installed Reshade to try and keep it as optimized as possible, so that we have hopefully the best possible experience on our Euro truck. And the scan your alarm system there advising us that there's speed cameras, good. And it is 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, but with this sort of trailer on the back, I'm guessing we've not got to worry too much. The other question is do we have enough fuel to reach Cologne on a single tank with £96,000 on the back? Well, who knows? Fake knows. But I'm very, very proud of the fact that we're highly optimised and we're on the Zorin. I've not put any root advisor or HUD interface mods in, so I have kept it as SCS as possible where possible. So we've got 1,755 miles. It did come with a full tank of fuel, so our first delivery pretty much is free. With this being an older version of the game, of course, we're going to have to be a little bit careful of the traffic, and we have got increased traffic spawns, so we need to be mindful of that. But we've got the beautiful ProMods in the mix, which really does make a difference to the quality of the signage and the routes. Wow, that's tight for triples. Just saying, that is very tight. Let's hope it follows the train, which it looks like it's going to. So, as I say, for me, the objective was to completely, where possible, eliminate stutters, micro freezes, drop frames, etc. And from my early initial testing without streaming, we've done that with consummate ease. Obviously live streaming, it's putting a hell of a lot more pressure on the system, so I don't know if we will get micro stutters or micro freezes. I sincerely hope we won't. And when we switch views, it should be instant and smooth, just like that. So yeah, I'm hoping we've done a good job, and it will allow me to provide you with some really, really nice quality footage on the Euro truck. All 100% Windows free on the ZorinOS Linux. So basically what I'm trying to do with my extreme optimization series, the live streams and the gaming videos, is encourage as many people as I can to take the plunge and make the switch away from Windows and over to Linux, where it's possible for them to do that. And I do look forward, and I mean that, really look forward to chatting with people who have either made the leap or are thinking of making the switch, etc. And really just to inspire people to say, look, you know, if you have got budget hardware and you are on Windows 10, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever why you can't really enjoy your favourite games extremely optimised, which makes them run beautifully on your hardware using Linux 100% Windows free, totally free from all the shenanigans that Microsoft are forcing on users at the minute, which personally I think is despicable. But hey, that's just my 10 cents worth. Now, as I say, just using the SCS graphics, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I just hope that YouTube appreciates it and processes it to really nice quality when it's done being a live stream and becomes a video. Now, of course, one of the downsides of increasing the traffic spawns is it's really difficult to get out without banging into things. And you know, look, It's Ebeez here, so it's even more difficult, but anyway, we'll try. We'll do our best. And as I say, thank you all very much for your continued support. I hope you're going to really enjoy and love the content in 2026. I've ended up my journey in 2025 on ZorinOS, which I would never have guessed in a billion years. But now I'm on it, I'm going to stay on it, and we're just going to enjoy the pants out of our game time, our stream time, and I've started using other apps like GIMP and Caden Live on a daily basis as well. So it all bodes really well for the future. I've kind of refloated my mojo for doing self-help tutorial videos as well, and I've released the first one of those today. So hopefully there are people out there who will find that video series of extreme use, and hopefully it will really help them, oh god, get the best out of their Linux and gaming experience. Wow, what a view. What a view over the River Thames. Although I believe London's in a rework on the latest version, which I know will make Ghosty extremely happy. Look, we got £96,000 on the back. What on earth do you expect? Look at that lot. £96,000. How the hell we're going to get this over the English Channel, I've no idea. Because it won't fit on the Eurotunnel, so I'm hoping that we go over to Calais on the ferry, and hoping it goes over on the ferry, because if we go on the Eurotunnel at the other end, we're going to be in right soap and bubble. Absolutely gorgeous. That's not bad, you know, for a budget bottom of the barrel PC. And as I say, I mean, the optimization series is a long-term project, so as I play the games, I'll release optimization videos on them to help you guys and girls get the best experience out of your hardware, whether you've got a £50 PC or a £5,000 PC. It doesn't matter. The videos that I put out should help you get the absolute maximum pleasurable experience out of your hardware, which is literally what it's all about.
Exit now.
And as I say, to be able to play this game in this sort of quality with this amount of mods is just a pure joy. Now, I've not done a sound check, so I might be talking to myself, and you guys and girls might not be able to hear the in-game video sound, but hopefully you can, if we've done it right. If we've done it wrong, well, I've done that many times before. You'd think I'd learn by now, but anyway. So, do we need to get over at the Dover? Is the question I'm thinking. Yes, we do. Now, as I say, I have increased the traffic spawns manually. All the settings that I'm running are, or actually, there is actually one setting I want to put in if it's still available. No, it's not. I don't know what on earth that is. Let's just see what we've got in here. We could change that back and put a bit of bloom on to 0.3, which is not the setting I was after. No. So it's just the traffic spawn setting, but I think it's already in, but anyway, we'll see. Let's carry on to the port, and we've put a bit of bloom on just to lift it a bit. Some like it, others don't, but I think you'll agree that it looks fantastic considering it's on super budget hardware, and I know it's on an older version of the game. This just happens to be my personal favourite version of the game with the ProMods 245 installed. It gives you a fantastic drivable map, and as I say, we do have custom trailers, custom trailer skins from the likes of ProMods, and the only thing I've not got is the Erky cash trailers, and I'll have to hunt that down. And we've got some very, very heavy overweight trailers installed as well. And as you can see, I'm finding it pretty difficult to manoeuvre with this level of traffic, but actually I like it very much. I like it. So hopefully, as I say, it'll inspire others. Channel tunnel, oh my god. Well, we're stuffed then. Because when we get to the other end, we'll absolutely wreck the trailer. Because it's way too long for the channel tunnel train. Oh well, let's see how we go. Now normally it starts going really shitty here if you've not got extreme optimization deployed, which we have. So hopefully it won't start going really shitty. I don't know why this section of ProMods is really shitty, but if you're on budget hardware it really struggles normally. But we'll see how we go anyway.
Keep left and then turn left.
£90,000 on the back. Of course it means we're chewing through tyres like a mother trucker. But anyway. Yeah, you can go in front, big boy. I would if I were you. Just saying. And I think it's hard left out of here, isn't it, if I remember right? It's literally hard left. So we're going to have to be extremely mindful of other traffic. Because basically, I know we're supposed to stop, but screw that. Because basically we need the whole of the road to get these triples round here, I'm guessing. There we go. I knew it was a hard left, and it usually goes really, really shitty there, frame rate wise, but it looks like we've done a job. Can hear everything, EB. Good for you, Craig, and thank you for joining me. Looks like it's just me and you in said stream, but hey ho, I don't care, doesn't matter to me. As long as you guys and girls enjoy it, I'm loving it, so that's what it is. I think streaming and video wise at the minute I'm about as popular as a ruptured Veruca. But hey ho. Hopefully, if by the good grace of God, if we get plenty more time on the earth, then hopefully that'll improve over time as we get more regular content up on the YouTube. As I say, I'm basically doing Guild Wars 2 live streams. Videos, I'm going to do a lot of Fallout 3 until that's completed, and then I'll choose the next game and we'll carry on like that. And then there will be the odd kind of lobbed in stream of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Because this is without a doubt the most challenging game for my hardware to both run and stream, without a shadow of a doubt. It's extremely challenging when you're down at the shit end of the stick, just saying. I mean, my little Ryzen 5 1600 AF, bless it, what a servant that's been. But I am asking an awful lot of it. First of all to run Linux, and then to game, and then to stream. But she keeps on doing it with fervour, bless her. And we're not going to make it up there if we're not careful. We are on a 4x2 at the end of the day. I would like a 6x4, but like all things in life, with people of my generation, you've got to earn it. Nothing in life comes easy, why should it? Hey up Robbie, how you diddly doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. So we'll see if my extreme optimization has paid off, and hopefully we can stay on ZorinOS forever until I go and meet his kindness up at the pearly gates, if that's where I'm destined for. And hopefully I'll have plenty of time to bring you all lots of content. That's not trucks, this is trucks. Oh, God help us. I don't know if we can do this without banging into something. There we go. I know I'd end up banging into something. I don't honestly know how we're going to get this trailer on here. Well, we're not. But when we get to the other end, it's going to be frightful. We're going to get terrible damage. Now, hopefully, if we pick a route right in Europe, we won't have this issue with triples. To say, some of these trailers look bloody lovely. I don't think it's even going to squeeze on here. We might get a load of damage before we get across the channel, but we'll see. Okay, so here we are all over at Folkestone. Let's go to Calais and see if we get horrendous damage, which we probably will. Or the game could crash, of course. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, it fitted. How do triples fit on the train? Maybe that's why it told us to go on the bloody train. And I'm struggling to get off the trailer. Because there must be a lip. Oh my God. Let me just have a quick external shot of this. Oh my God, it does fit on the train. Of course the train's hollow. But of course there's a lip here, so I need a bit of a run up to it to lump and bump out there. No. Oh God, is it really not going to allow us to go over this lip? Really? We can't even get a bloody run up at it. Oh, we're over. Now we're stuck onto the side. I'm just trying to look at the back wheels, see if we've got wheel spin. No, we haven't. Really? No. my god, I really didn't want to go and drop the other one down. Oh my god. Well, challenge number 1, and we've not got off the bloody train yet. Can't get off the train. Come on. Let's be having ya. Okay, let me try and straighten the wheels. Good job Michael's not here, he'd be pissing himself in here. Ebeez can't even get off the train. Oh. What? Well. Oh la 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 la. The trials and tribulations of truck driving, eh? Oh, hey up back, lovely to see you. How you diddly doing, girl? Nice to see you. I'm stuck trying to get off a freaking train. Can't get off the train for love nor money. Money. No. And I don't know. It's not because of the trailer. It's because the sodding Scania won't pull it over this lip. Well, I really don't know then. We're screwed. Well, at least we didn't get major damage on the trailer or the load. We're pretty much screwed. It's the only way I can think of doing it. Because we're never going to let us off the train, was it? With this road train on the back, just saying. So there you go. At least we can get on our merry way to the beautiful German town of Cologne. I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull it up here actually. Hey up Michael! Say his name and he appears. Lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. So just so you lot know, I'm putting a hell of a lot of time and effort into really optimising the pants out of ZorinOS, so that all my games that I want to not only play but also live stream should run and look really, really good for you guys and girls. I don't think we're going to get up here, you know. No. Cheese and the rice. Welcome to trucking in a woefully underpowered truck with a £90,000 triple trailer on the back. Oh well.
Okay, let's find a new route.
We were never going to get out of there. Hopefully now, hopefully we won't need to use that facility again. It's a good job I activated that. Otherwise we'd have been riding the Mickey Finn. I am watching the chat back on my phone, so do forgive me if I miss anybody. I don't mean to. What do you mean you can see that? Ah, cheeky wench. So how's things with you, Michael? Hopefully you're safe and well. What are you up to at the minute, PC wise? I would have asked Craig, but I know he's feverishly woodworking away on a new stall for Jeff. Just saying. Okay, so again with triples on, we need to go right out and right over in order to get this round. And we just pray that there's nothing coming on the other side. Because if that lot had have been a bit closer, we'd have been right in the soap and bubble. But we had to do it in order to get round without damaging the load. And again, I'm going to have to cut it tight here to get triples round, but hopefully we can do a good job.
Get ready.
Looks absolutely beautiful, and so far both playing and streaming it has been flawless. We've not had a single micro. Oh really? Had to be a mini driver, didn't it? We've not had a single micro stutter or micro freeze so far, and it's not gone really shitty. I'm guessing them trailers are catching on that bat barrier because of that fucking mini. So yeah, I hope you enjoy all the series, and I hope it gives a few of you some information you hadn't got previously. Now with both Euro Truck and American Truck, I did consider using NVIDIA's Profile Inspector, but actually it's not necessary to achieve these sorts of results, and as I say, these sorts of results should apply to all versions of the game, so it will completely eliminate any micro freezing and micro stuttering. I will, as I say, do a video on the whole thing from start to finish, and if you follow it, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know under the video in the comment section what your results were and how you found the whole process. It's not a process that I can remember that I've ever made public before, and it's kind of a process that I do when my back's up against the wall, and nothing I do will make Euro Truck or American Truck run to what I call a pleasurable experience. Maybe I'm a little bit over optimistic. Maybe I'm asking a bit too much of a budget entry level PC to run the game at an experience level that I personally want and enjoy. So maybe I'm asking a little bit much in the first place, but nevertheless my confidence in the hardware to deliver, if you put a bit of effort in on the back end, absolutely pays dividends. Oh my god, speed cameras. Speed is Speden. I'm not going to sit at much more than 40 miles an hour.
Exit right.
And this is going to be another worst nightmare scenario. A right angled donut with triples on the back. This is not going to be a pleasurable experience, just saying. Because I don't think, maybe ATS more than Euro Truck Simulator 2, I don't think either game was originally built and designed with triple trailers in mind. And I think it's the height of the trailers as well as the length, which is an issue in both games. And I don't know if them triples are going to follow us around without destroying everything. Hopefully they will. Have we got any? And we're headed to Cologne, and it's worth £26,000. And again, I've got no economy boosters installed. It's literally what it is, and I'm just absolutely loving the pants out of it. I'm loving the pants out of Guild Wars 2, out of Fallout 3, and out of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let me just check the chat. Too bad this mod probably won't work anymore. Bridge from Calais to Dover and City on Island. Last version was in 2016. Yeah, I think that's a trouble with a lot of the mods. And some of these mods really do wreck your optimizations as well, Michael, and all your work. So I've gone for a full base ProMods build with full ProMods Middle East, and that's about it. Now I have got the Australia map and ROEX, which is Ukraine and part of the Balkans, but putting them into the profile really does wreck your optimization, and I'd rather enjoy the whole of ProMods fully optimized than have a bit extra driving area and it'll go to shit when I'm trying to play or stream. Let me just, sorry. Trying to decide between Linux Mint XFCE and CachyOS and Zorin LITE. Bless you, Michael. That's a tough choice. Well, I can't help you, I'm afraid, because I love them all. I think all of those three operating systems right there are top drawer. And I think the answer to your question is whichever one you choose, and you must choose it, I think you'll be insanely happier on it than what you ever would be on the wind blows. Hey up, Corsten, how you doing? Linux Mint upgrade process is so convenient. Supposedly Zorin is working on one too. Yeah, I sincerely hope so, Corsten, because I'm currently on Zorin 17.3 Lite, and I'm hoping that that upgrade tool comes out before they release Zorin 18 Lite, which will be the last iteration. Now, this operating system I'm on is supported with security updates until 2027, which is fine. ZorinOS 18 Lite, which will be the last iteration of the Lite, is supported till 2029, so I'm guessing that will basically see me done. Just saying. Now it's 2025 at the minute, so 2026 next year. I'm not sure when in 2027 Ubuntu drops support for 2204, but I'm guessing it won't be January the 1st of 2026, so there's no rush. So the Zorin team have got the whole of next year and however much of 2027 to come up with an upgrade tool, which will allow us to upgrade from Zorin 17 to 18. Failing that, I'll just follow exactly the same method as I followed to downgrade ZorinOS 18 Core to 17.3 Lite, and to be honest with you, it was flawless. It went flawlessly. I'm so super happy with my own ramshackle backup methods and restore methods, and I think that's the most important thing that a lot of people never bother doing. It's all very well backing up, but then you need to test it to a full restore, and I actually tested it to a full restore. What the hell is that? Out of necessity, it's a boat. Well, I mean, you can't accuse me of not having variety in the game, just saying. It might be an older version of the game, but boy have we got some cool stuff installed, just saying. And still it's not gone shitty, so I'm absolutely delighted. Look at that. You know, we could be playing on a £5 gaming PC. We could be playing on my, you know, at best £300 entry level budget gaming PC. You'd never really know, would you? I don't know how long we've been streaming for, but we've got increased traffic spawns, we've got custom trailers, custom maps, and you know, we're getting this sort of performance. Well, maybe I should take a break from taking super heavy £90,000 triples on a 300 brake 4x2 Scania. Well, you know, look, it is Ebeez, isn't it? What do you expect? I have to say I do like this Scania, but then again I like all of the trucks. I think the SCS trucks are fantastic. Don't get me started on mod trucks. I get it when people want to pay real world money for mod trucks and want to use mod trucks. That's absolutely fine, that's their business, not for me to comment on. Me, as Dave would say, well, that Ebeez, he's a cheap bastard. And I'm going to follow Ghosty's advice, actually. Use what the game provides. Alright, I mean, I've added a shit ton. But by and large, we'll use what the game provides. And that's why I've gone for standard SCS graphics rather than, you know, I could put a huge graphical mod in, I could have put reshade in. Reebok, that's an old blast. Are they still going, Reebok? That's an old blast from the past in terms of trainer footwear. But you know, the game is running and looks fantastic, and will give me many hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of pure driving pleasure and discovery, hopefully alongside you guys and girls on the live streams. So yeah, hey up Ali, lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. Hope you're doing alright, bud. How's it going with the heart situation? I hope that's settled down a bit for you now. And you know, it's always lovely to see each and every one of you. Excuse me, you're all extremely valued here. You know, and I'm especially grateful to my old timers, as I call them, like Craig Lilly, like Michael Lilly, like Ali, you know, all the people like Robbie Radak, all the people that just continually support me. We better get some headlights on. Now you know it's an old school version of the game because the whole road lights up. But nevertheless, I'm more than delighted to bring you this sort of content for now and Christmas and the rest of 2026. And as I say, if I'm not able to live stream because of real life stuff, well, I should still be able to do videos and upload them, so and keep in touch with you all until I'm able to live stream again, because you never know what real life's going to throw at you. So what have we got? 4 hours and 33 minutes, in-game minutes that is, of course, to Cologne. I don't have a delivery time extender installed neither. Although we have got 15 hours left to make this delivery, so we should do it within plenty of allotted time. And we don't need fuel, and I do have fatigue turned off, because as you all know, it's about the driving. So what happened to CashOS? Basically I fucked it, Ali. I installed a new kernel and black screened it, and it is still safe on 4 hard drive, well 3 SSDs and an HDD, and I have downloaded the CashOS and burnt it to a USB thumb drive. I do have a full time shift backup, so I could restore it. But do you know what? I've halved my drives from 4 down to 2. So I've got a 1TB SSD and a 1TB HDD for storage. I've got the ZorinOS LITE installed. I'm off Arch and on Ubuntu base, and do you know what? I can't be fucking arsed to switch back to Cashy. But there's nothing wrong with Cashy. It's a fantastic, wonderful operating system. It's just for the second or third time I managed to fuck it right over. As it does say on the PC, AMD inside, fucking idiot outside. But I knew what the risks were, and I went for a very highly customised GOP kernel, and that fucked it right up. So there you go. It's probably me that fucked it. Well, actually, I didn't install Zorin OS 18. I have to come clean. I did a fresh install of ZorinOS 18 on a completely all Intel PC, and then when I put CachyOS up, I put that drive into this PC, and I thought it would be fine, and for a while it was okay, but then strange shenanigans started happening all over the place. And I thought, you know what, I need to bite the bullet. If I'm going to stay on this for, you know, the foreseeable future, I need to have it right. So I put 2 fresh drives in the PC, did a clean install of ZorinOS 17, and wouldn't you know, it's all beautifully tickety-boo. I don't know if I've got enough room to pull out without smashing into that lorry. There's Zeb's favourite caravan, Conker's caravan, from back in the day. So yeah, that's how I arrived on ZorinOS 17. I would have probably, if I could have got, because I've got a 32, or is it 320, I can't remember. Anyway, I've got a big USB thumb drive, big as in storage wise, and I've got that utility which lets you install a whole bunch of ISOs to it, but I can't get it to work. So I would have probably installed Linux Mint Cinnamon, because I just love that so much. Although the new MX Linux is out, which is sublime. I mean, you just can't go wrong today, can you really? You're absolutely spoiled for choice. And I think any Linux distro, you know, they all require a little bit of effort for you to have the most optimized of experiences on. I don't care if you're using a, you know, a hand-built Gen 2 or Linux from scratch distro, you're still gonna have to put, like it or lump it, some effort in order to get a real top-notch. Now, if you're happy with an out-of-the-box experience, well, then you've not got to do fuck all. But anyway, so anyway, that's where we are. So I'm on the beautiful ZorinOS LITE. I'm hoping to upgrade 17.3 to 18 as and when the tool comes out. Hopefully that'll be successful. And to be honest with you, I'm just having probably the best, if the most uncomfortable, computing time I've ever had. It reminds me of the heady Peppermint days. The difference between Peppermint and Zorin is I was very comfortable to be on Peppermint. I'm not overly comfortable to be on Zorin as a long-term project, but I actually think, as contradictory as this is going to sound, I actually think that's very good for me as a person, because the thing is, I've got to such a stage now where I can settle my PC and my games up so fucking quick because I've done it that many times. I'm now at the stage where I'm just sick and tired of doing it. Do you know what I mean? I just want to switch the PC on and it work. I want to be worrying more about whether the graphics card is going to fail rather than whether I'm going to have to reinstall the operating system. Do you know what I mean? So I think Ubuntu base just gives me that longevity, though having said that, cache is installed once and used forever, and every time I've used CachyOS it's been flawless. However, I'd be stretching the truth if I didn't say it's so nice to log into my computer every day and there not be a gazillion updates available. A la CachyOS and Arch. Wow, that looks fantastic. I don't know about on your screens, but for me that's stunning. Absolutely. And on budget hardware as well, so if I've got a rig like Michael's got, then you know I'd expect this as standard and then some. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if I was Craig, well, as long as I could access the internet, do my media and do the stuff that I want to do unhindered, then it would be fine. The other thing that I've not discussed at all is the media side of ZorinOS. So at the minute it's working beautifully with Netflix, with the BBC and the ITV players and the dodgy box, and fantastic. So I've actually I've got it all, and that's why I feel a little bit spoiled, a little bit looking a little bit blessed. My World of Warships account, which had got about 3 ships on it when I started in October. Was it the end of September I think I started it. It's now looking like an addicted World of Warships hose account. But that's mainly down to the generosity of Wargaming with all the giveaways and special events they've had on of late. That's really helped me beef that account up to a sort of account that I really do want to play on a daily basis. Hence why I dropped Mirko Abley. That's a gorgeous sunset in the mirrors, by the way. And I am limiting myself to 3 playable games, which are Guild Wars 2, World of Warships and Euro Truck, and 1 videoable game, if that's a word, which is at the minute Fallout 3, but that will rotate out as I complete the series and choose the next game. We've got night lights on, nice. So yeah, I'm in a very good place at the minute. I'm feeling very spoiled but very lucky. Although I've got shit budget hardware, I'm really very grateful, because there's a lot of people out there with feckle or with an office PC without a graphics card in it. So I'm guessing if I were one of them people, I'd probably lob the Linux on it and go GeForce now. I probably wouldn't even bother wasting money on a graphics card. Let's be honest, in 12 months is going to be outdated anyway. Whereas GeForce now, well...
Keep right.
Keep right, yeah, but I don't want to go right. I want to go straight on here, I think, and up Nova again. You've got to love the ProMods, haven't you? Don't forget we've got a triple road train behind us, so we're going to have to be bloody careful about what we take and how we take it. As I say, I'm working super hard to really optimise both the Linux platform and the games themselves, so that we can get the best possible experience from, you know, the standard of hardware that we've got. You know, a CPU and GPU upgrade would be greatly received, but I honestly don't know what the best upgrade would be. I'm guessing it wouldn't be enough to just upgrade the AM4 platform. I'm guessing I'd have to go to AM5, so then it's new motherboard, new RAM, new CPU, new GPU. Well, that's pretty much a brand new fucking PC, isn't it? I would like to stay on the AM4 platform if it's possible. Oh, by the way, have you seen the fucking prices are all creeping back up through the roof again? So my AMD RX 580 graphics card the 8GB one, which you all know is the cheap Chinese one, which I paid about 90 quid for. Was it just after COVID, just before my strike? I can't remember. A couple of years ago I paid 90 quid for it. I was on eBay yesterday and I see they've all shot back up to 140, 150 quid. What the fuck is going on? So yeah, interesting times to say the least, and I have been advised that come Christmas of this year, just bear with me a second, come Christmas of this year, the cost of food is going to be prohibitive for most families, right at Christmas time, when you've got them little kiddies' faces looking at you. Really? And it doesn't seem to matter which country you talk about. I see the United States, ordinary folk over there are absolutely sick to death of their grocery bills going up $20 or $30 every month for exactly the same items. Over here in the UK, there are people on 50, 60, 70,000 pounds a year. That's probably $80,000 to $90,000 a year. That train looks fantastic, by the way. Wow, how spiderly smooth is that? You know, and they still struggling to pay bills and put food on the table. So, you know, I mean, what chance has a 12 grand a year burger flipper at McDonald's got? Fucking none. It's not even an existence here. You know, you fight literally every month so that by the end of the month you've got enough money to pay the bills, and in a lot of instances people just haven't. It's as simple as that. We're fucked. Everybody's pretty much fucked, but it's everybody I talk to. It's small business owners, it's people who are employed, it's the self-employed. They're all getting screwed right up the arse financially. And from what I can gather, it's pretty much the same in most other countries. The ordinary person is absolutely fucked.
Keep left.
So, but anyway, I mean, look, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. And we got a bit of damage. And I do hate the in-game AI for that. So even though they can see you pulling over, it's like, fuck you, I'm coming by you. I don't care if you're pulling over in a huge rig. Bang. But anyway, I digress. Let's have a look at how much damage we took. 1% on the tractor and the trailer. It's not our trailer, so we might get penalised for that. At the other end we'll see. So we're down to 1 hour 50 minutes. I mean, that's the other thing I love about this game. The journeys seem to go by so quickly, even when you're driving like a pickled onion like I am at the minute with £90,000 on the back. It doesn't really matter. I mean, look at that, it's just fantastic. What value that is, just saying. Utter value for money. What a game. Looks absolutely stunning. And at the minute,
Keep left.
why I've got the time to put the effort in, I'm going to try and help as many people as I can achieve this level of satisfaction and pleasure out of not only American Truck and Euro Truck, but all the games. So there's optimizations to be had for all games, even things like Fallout 3, Morrowind. You can really help yourself and help your hardware, and not thrash the living daylights out of your CPU or your GPU, just by making a few smart choices and just by putting a little bit of effort in, which is always a win-win. And my current crusade is A, to share that knowledge with you all, but make it simple and as basically understandable as I possibly can. So avoid talking technical bollocks and trying to avoid the terminal at all costs and doing everything via the GUI. And obviously, as I dig deeper into these topics and find out more and more information, anything that I think is of value to the ordinary user, then obviously I'll share with absolute pleasure with you. And as I say, hopefully that series will really help a few people out. Who knows, maybe I'll get to a Chris Titus tech stage where, you know, I'm wearing a false smile, being on the webcam and releasing auto optimization scripts for gaming for Linux. Wouldn't that be a thing, eh? Wouldn't that just be a thing? Sorry about this cable. Does your head in? Does your head in? But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The thing is, I'm right at the bottom of the barrel, so the only way really is up. Or staying where the fuck you are. But we'll see. Hopefully we can help people out and I can kind of get back to my old ways of really helping clueless newbies out. Really help them get some extra bit of pleasure out of their computing experience, because I don't know how much longer PCs are going to be around. I don't know if mobile phones will just take over the world and people will move away from desktop and laptop PCs to handheld mobile. I think it would be a very sad day, as I'm a die-hard PC gamer. I love my PC to bits. But you know, you can't stop progress, can you? You know, it's the way of the world, unfortunately. All the younger people, it used to be, have you got your wallet and your keys? Now it's, have you got your smartphone and your keys? So anyway, there we go. We've made it to Deutschland, Germany. Fantastic. Northern Rhine, Westphalia, as it used to be known back in the Roman Germanic days. So yeah, I'm just absolutely loving it, and I just hope that I can totally regain my enthusiasm and passion for both Linux and gaming, and I hope that that both comes through in the content that I make, and I hope it really goes some way to helping people with their normal daily PC choices. Of course, I'm happy to help people who are still on Microsoft Windows, you know, with the standard questions. Ebeez, how do I make Windows 11 much better at gaming? Easy, replace it with Zorin. A little bit disingenuous, but nevertheless, you know what I mean. But as I say, this is just fantastic. This is my life's dream, to be able to just, you know, game and live stream and share with you guys and girls. And if I can help a few along the way, well, we've fulfilled our destiny, so to speak. Crossing the River Rhine, beautiful. In the Deutschland, probably on an autobahn at the minute, I'm guessing. Das Autobahn. I also do intend to play a little bit of World of Tanks Blitz, you know, the kiddie version of World of Tanks. although there are some highly dubious dickhead streamers out there. One that rhymes with noodles comes to mind. That guy is a disingenuous
and then
child, but I still continue to watch him because I think he's fucking hilarious. I really do. And all of his streams are entitled "If I Rage, I'll give you a free tank." Well, yesterday he was raging and I asked for the free tank and promptly got banned. Disingenuous jerk. So, you know, people like that, I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't piss on if they're on fire. Because they're all, I mean, that guy is so far up his own arse, you can hear the echo. And the dickheads on Windows as well. So, you know, he doesn't even have my respect for being on a free and open source operating system. But nevertheless, I'll continue to watch him and troll him. Not that I like trolling, because I don't, but, you know, there are certain streamers I think deserve a good trolling now and again. Whereas streamers like Jeff I absolutely love. I think he's an absolute master of, you know, streaming the older titles, and he's certainly got me into a lot of the older titles and into modding them as well. So I'm really grateful to Jeff, and as I say, I try and watch his live streams when I can. Usually for me it's 2 or 3 in the morning. Wow, we're at Cologne already. I'm sure I did an exhibition here many centuries ago, and it was called Photokina, and I'm sure that was in Cologne, and I was on the Nikon camera stand if I remember right. Happy days. And I never forget the owner of Jessup's, Alan Jessup, having a bet with the Nikon camera rep who could throw the Nikon camera the furthest into the Rhine in Cologne. And Alan Jessup turned around to the Nikon rep and he said, "Please, you go first." "My pleasure." And the Nikon rep stood there on the side of the bank of the Rhine, and he launched this really expensive Nikon camera, and it went right into the Rhine, never to be seen again. Alan Jessup just looked at him and went, "I can't lob it that far." That was probably in them days, probably, you know, £1,000's worth of camera gone in the Rhine for nothing. And Alan Jessup just looked at him and went, "Nah, I can't lob it that far," and walked away with his grand of Nikon camera. I love shit like that, really cool. Hey up, Cody, lovely to see you. I hope you're safe and well, dude. Oh, am I in trouble here? I'm in trouble. Uh-oh, I'm in fault. I can't get the bloody thing moving. Come on, give me a bit of traction. This is the trouble with 4x2s and 320 brake engines. You just haven't got the oomph. Well, it's a good job we've got the dev console available. Otherwise this journey would have been over long ago, just saying. Because we wouldn't have even been able to get off the train. So I've kind of learnt my lesson, in that I'm going to leave the massively big heavier stuff to when we've got a much more upgraded, modded, capable truck. These headphones, this headset is definitely dodgy, by the way, because it keeps putting sound into one ear only, which is extremely off-putting.
Keep left and then turn left.
No. So I'm going to have to get a new headset because it looks like this one's buggered.
Turn left.
I do have a temporary fix in mind until I get a new headset. I have got a really nice pair of Beats headphones, but they have no microphones, so I might try using the microphone on the webcam.
You have arrived at your destination.
But we'll see.
Is now finished.
Like I say, when you're at the shit end of the stick, that's when innovation tends to happen. Because you have to make do with what you've got. We're still at level 1. Oh no, we're level 2. Hey, and we can activate high value. That should give us some ridiculous cargoes to tow in our little orange outspan Scania. And we've got some upgrades. So I think you'd have to agree that was an extremely optimized stream for the hardware that I'm on. So let's have a look at the massive build. It's not that massive actually. It's the full ProMods Europe maps with the ProMods Middle East and the Israeli Lebanon open borders. We've then got LAM's universal background map. We've then got a full set of ProMods trailers and skins and the cabin accessories pack. We've got Chris 45's massively heavy duty trailer pack. We've got the Kogel trailer, the Australian TSA drop trailers, and the Field Bender KP pack. I have got the 2 Foden skins in because I was originally going to drive a British Foden, which I might still do, we'll see. And then we've got our radar detector, our realistic keyboard with steering, and of course the sound fixes pack. So I think, considering that's the build, I also think, considering we streamed the whole PC, so you can see all the games that I've brought down that I want to do video series on throughout 2026. But as I say, real life will dictate. So as you can see, I've got the Guild Wars 2, the World of Warships, really, I didn't really want to do that. Euro Truck Simulator 2 and Fallout 3, GIMP, OBS Studio and Caden Live for my media production, and it's all going very, very well. Doing well, hope you're well, EB. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Cody. A little bit old, a little bit bold, but fine. So there you go. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I've absolutely loved it. My next video will be extreme optimization of, it'll either be Fallout 3 or it will be Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now I have started taking a fresh, different perspective towards modding. I'm trying my best to play the games as vanilla as possible to get the out-of-box experience, whilst at the same time making a few tweaks to either make them a little bit more individualistically mine or improve the quality of them. And the Fallout 3 is a really good example. So as you can see, if we go to data files, we've only got the original DLC files installed. That's all we've got, so no mods. I have completely optimized the textures, and I've also started nosing around in the preferences.ini, and what that's allowed me to do is choose completely unique colours from a hood and from a Pit Boy, which is, I really love that level of control and customization. Now again, as you can see, there's not a stutter or a micro freeze even streaming it to be had. So the hard work and effort I'm putting in is definitely paying serious dividends for us, in that we're just getting a fantastic gaming experience. And this is the message that I struggle to get over to people sometimes, in that you don't have to be running Microsoft Windows on a really high-end PC. When something like ZorinOS Linux on a real shit stick end of a PC is good enough. Now I'm gone right back on the 6.8 kernel using ZorinOS 17.3. XFCE is 4.18, which I love, although Zorin have Zorinized it, that's fine. Excuse me. And of course we've got the Ryzen 5 1600 6-core 12 thread. We've got 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM and an NVIDIA RTX 3050. You don't really get much more entry level or budget than that. So there you go, everybody. Hopefully you'll all continue to really enjoy the content. I'm loving making it. Have a wonderful weekend. Bloody well look after yourselves, and I'll see you either in the next video or the next live stream. Cheers, everybody. Much love to you all.